Are you ready to discover the hottest destination where you can work remotely as a digital nomad in 2024? Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been digital nomad since 3 years. I'm going to share with you the best destination to work in 2024 as a digital nomad. And it's all going to be quite subjective. It's going to be my subjective opinion. And as you can see, my mother language is not English, so I just want to share with you some informations and blah blah blah. So sorry for my English. I'm just trying, and I just want to let you know my experience and my opinion about this, and I hope you will like it. Now, let's see. So, first of all, I'm not going to say Bali. Sorry guys. Sorry. I've been to Bali and it's not my favorite. I'm so sorry. I'm in love with Bali, but the traffic is not making the city the best. So, and I have been not only in Canggu. Canggu was the worst, but I have been in other places. But I'm so sorry. I wouldn't think to live there because really the traffic is nuts there. So I'm going to, and my list is not going to be only in Asia, so I don't want to focus on Asia. I know it's the most popular one, so Southeast Asia, but I want to share with you the best destinations all over the world. One place I cannot share, Africa, because I have been only to Egypt and Tunisia, and I haven't explored. It's my next plan to do. Probably you could go to Cape Town and places like this. I heard they are really nice, but I don't have an opinion and experience on this. So this place I don't know. So I'm not going to share with this. Maybe next time I'm going to include in my list. But let's see. So I would say overall, for me personally, so I want to disclosure that every person is quite different. Every digital nomad has different goals, different life. So we are not all the same. We don't like all the people. Not all the digital nomads like the same things. For example, I love to travel. I'm making travel vlogs also. So for this is my most important thing to do, that I can travel around. Some person they like cities, some person they like nature. So every digital nomads are same. So my list is going to be different also from other lists. So for example, I think for nature and adventures, you should choose Vietnam. Vietnam was one of the best places where I have been as a digital nomad. You know why? I think 2 things. Maybe 3 things, but let's say you know why? Because they have coffee shops 24/7. So if you work in European times or US time, whatever, you can go to work anytime and nobody cares that you have meetings in the coffee shop, and you can drink coffee at night. You can go to the coffee shops 1 a.m., 3 a.m. Nobody cares. So you can really have the basic things for digital nomads. So that's why I really like Vietnam. And also it's quite cheap to travel around. So we have been to north to south, south to north, and they have trains, and they have the best adventures and best natures, in my opinion. They have the best beaches. It's so beautiful there, no people. So Da Nang, Nha Trang, only Russians. Sorry, fellow Russians, if you are watching this, but I'm just saying they are full of Russians. I don't have a problem because it's full of families, Russian families. So yeah, they are there. I think it's okay, but you have to keep it in mind that it's not that really Vietnam. So Nha Trang and Da Nang, they have fast internet. They have apartments with sea view, with fast internet for like $20 per night. It's incredible and incredibly cheap. And yeah, fast internet is, if I didn't mention. So nature is the best. The adventures, oh my god, Hajayan, loop you can do. You can do the Halong Bay cruise. You can do motorbike tours. You can do snorkeling, diving, surfing. You name it. They have it. So overall, Vietnam is one of the best places, I think. And you know what? People can be rude if you but if you learn some words and you start to talk with them, they change. They immediately change and they become nice and they're so friendly. Just have a positive attitude, okay? So it's going to be fine. So overall, for nature and adventures, I would choose Vietnam. The next one, I think, let's stay in Asia. So for city, I would say Kuala Lumpur. And you know why? Right now we are in Manila. This is Manila. Probably you hear the traffic. It's in Kuala Lumpur. I didn't experience that big traffic. So they have, but I didn't experience the crazy traffic. They really have, but it's efficient. It's faster traffic. So I would say if you like cities, you like malls, you like the city vibes, you like that it's a vibrant, colorful city, I would go to Kuala Lumpur because they have many people live there. Indian, Chinese, Europeans, experts, Germans, whatever. It's like a melting pot, if you will. Also Singapore. I would say these two places, but Singapore is too expensive, in my opinion. Kuala Lumpur is quite cheap. So fast internet and cheap places with the skyscrapers, and the best food is in Kuala Lumpur. Best food. So I would add this to Kuala Lumpur also. So if you want to have the best food city, I would go to Kuala Lumpur. And my list is not about countries. It's like mix of countries and cities. So I would choose Kuala Lumpur, or you can go to the beach, but I don't have experience on that. But also you can do beaches there, but I heard it's not that good, so I cannot add to my list. And in Vietnam, I told you Nha Trang, Da Nang, Hanoi. Personally, I like Ho Chi Minh City, so I would go to Ho Chi Minh City, but you can choose any places. Hoi An, all perfect. Now back to Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia. It's so for cities and food, I would go with this one. And the internet is good, the service is perfect, everything is so smooth, so efficient. People not shouting to you, taxi drivers are on time, the taxis are clean. So if you are a beginner digital nomad, I would go definitely to Kuala Lumpur. It's a good city. I love it. I can't wait to go back. But it doesn't have the, like in Vietnam, like it's a city. It's like not like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City where there is something special. I would say Kuala Lumpur is just like a city, not that special, but as I told you, it's efficient and still the best food. I think one of the best foods are there, and it's colorful, vibrant because many people live there. So I would say this. Now, the next one is going to be my city. So it's Budapest in Hungary. I am from there and I love it, and I would suggest for people to go there, but please not winter. Winter in Europe is so depressing, and sometimes people visiting my city or other cities in Europe, what is on your mind? You're going to see like a gloomy place, no sun, dark place. Of course you don't like it because people are just drinking there. So please don't go to Europe in winter. Summer, perfect. Budapest, perfect. We have a lot of concerts, outdoor places. People are happy, they are drinking, cheaper. We have good food, but I think for some people it's not good food, but oily. Oily food, so, and cheap places, cheap beer, so, and good internet, good co-working places, so good festivals, good outdoor places. So summer, please go to Budapest, Hungary. Also the transportation, I think it's quite easy to go around. You can rent a bike. We have metro system, public transportation. The only thing you cannot do that much, that you cannot go around. I mean, people say this, but you can go to Balaton, is our lake there, or really you can go to Vienna. I think is easily 2 hours from us. So actually, if you rent a car, you can go easily in 2 hours to the Alps or to the sea. Is whatever you want. So Budapest, I like it because of this, because it's not Central Europe. We tend to say this, but it's Eastern Europe. So, but we are in the center kind of thing, so you can reach many places. So it can be your base, and you can go around all the places. So I would suggest you this one. The next one, so it's Central America, because apparently, not Central. Sorry. The next one would be. So let's move to. So in Latin America, I would say that the best to go is Colombia. I wanted to say Ecuador, then I realized that they have some inner fighting, so not that. So I would go to Ecuador. No, Colombia is it's a really nice place, cheap food, good internet, nice places. But overall, in Latin America, you have to think about your safety. But if you are almost like a black belt digital nomad, I think you can go around and it's going to be okay. We lived there for 3 months, and we lived in Ecuador and other places there, and it's overall, yeah, of course you cannot go with your phone like this, but it's okay if you are not like a single guy who's seeking for hot girls. Maybe there can be a problem, but I think if you are a couple, or even if you are a single woman or a single guy, should be okay. Just avoid like shady places and don't take your phone out. But overall, the food is perfect, it's yummy, the nature, wow, you can go to the Andes hiking, epic nature, not that much people, so it's a chill, it's more spiritual, like, yeah, the culture. So I would go to Colombia, like Bogotá, or if you like the beach, the Medellin, or whatever. So Colombia is good because also you can easily go around Medellin, Cartagena, or Bogotá. You can go Corcovado. All these places are reachable, so you can easily travel around by car. You can rented car. It was so easy. So I think it's a good place. And let's see the next one. So the next one, I was thinking about to say Mexico. My boyfriend is from Mexico. So I was thinking about to say Mexico because we can count it North America. Sometimes they say Central America. People really don't know, but it's in reality is North America. So I would say Mexico. You know why? People are nice, hot weather. Internet can be dodgy sometimes because they have hurricanes, and sometimes they can have power outrages, but it's all in the island. So I would say that this can be happen in Bali. We had this, that the internet was not that good. Just I would say that some places you have to keep it in mind that it's more remote in Mexico. But if you don't want to go in remote places, I would say Mexico City. Wow, hiking around there, the best volcano there, Nevado de Tulca, and the food, culture, places you can go to museum, like theater, you name it. It's like a culture spot. I love Mexico City. If you like surfing, you can go to Oaxaca, Puerto Escondido, or if you like beaches, to Yucatan, Tulum, wherever. But I wouldn't say that it's now is a good place. I wouldn't say Tulum. I would say it's better to go to Merida or Puerto Escondido or Mexico City. And also it's pretty easy to travel through Mexico. They have the ADO buses, so easily you can go with these buses, and it's cheap, or you can fly. So I would say Mexico is a good place for digital nomads. Easy to travel around, good food, cheaper, people are nice. So these were my favorite places for 2024 for you as a digital nomad. So let's summarize it. So I would say Mexico is a really nice place, Colombia, we said Budapest, Hungary, we said Malaysia and Vietnam, and these are my places. And not Bali, sorry, it's not my favorite place. And as I told you, if it's you have to choose what you are seeking for. So if you seek for culture or culture shock, I would say Colombia is a really nice place, because really, for me, I really like the culture there and how vibrant it was. Or Mexico. If you like food, I would go to Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur. If you like adventures, I will go to Vietnam. Yeah, if you like cities, still Malaysia, yes, I would say. And if you like European vibes and crazy people drinking, partying, I would go to Budapest. And that's all. So happy that you watched my video. I'm going to link the nomad list here for all the countries, and you can check by yourself. So I'm not going to say one by one what is the average cost to living, what is the average cost, how is the internet, because the internet is good all of these places what I mentioned. And as I told you, you will find what you're seeking for. So I don't know where you want to stay, but I'm going to link here the nomad list, and it's pretty accurate usually, the nomad list. So I would go with that, and I would check the best place where to live. And I always would use the nomad list to help me to figure out where to go. So I'm going to link in down here. I know the cities there, and you can decide later which one you like it. And I'm happy that you saw my first video. Later on, I'm planning to make a series to how to be a digital nomad. So I hope you are sticking around. Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever. And see you in my next vlog or next video. So thank you for watching.